So if you've been paying attention, you know I was going to do a video on this real quick. Now, I talked about this when I was covering War of the Realms and how the original sort of characters were getting brought into this. And if you read like the New Agents of Atlas, that line, it has all these new, fresh, original Asian characters, man. And Aero issue 1 is finally out. This is a original character, but the entire team, I believe the entire artwork team and the writer are Asian as well. The character is based out of Shanghai, as sort of implied by her name, Aero. She has this sort of power in which she's able to control wind. We haven't quite got to her origin yet, to her like deep origin, but Wave, the other character that was introduced and expanded upon in New Ages of Atlas, is they have a brief rundown on her sort of origin story at the end of this issue. So I believe the first arc goes through Aero and Wave's origin. So we're gonna figure out how they got their powers and whatnot. But the artwork, man, is sick. Definitely, if you're into like anime and all that type of shit, this is gonna be right up your alley. Original, fresh character. She works as she's an architect. Got a boyfriend, so she's straight. Believe it or not, they made an original straight character. But yeah, man, this is I really enjoy it, and I was looking forward to it because I have to highlight this, right? Because I do all this talking about these unoriginal characters that keep getting brought up, and tokenized characters, all these just characters are copies of 16 different Spider-Man. Uh, we got some fresh ones, right? And I commend them for doing this, and it's cool. I think it's we got an Asian character. We're gonna get a bunch of Asian um, folk to help write it and do all the artwork, so it has that sort of unique feel. And I really do dig it. So I'd highly recommend it. But more so, what I'm looking at out of this is the I guess more original characters that are gonna come from this, and all it's gonna do is amplify my point. In fact, that all of these race changes are completely nonsensical, completely unnecessary. Like I said, that's why I like the New Agents of Atlas. That was certainly, I guess, my favorite among all of the different side runs that were taking place during the War of the Realms because it had those original characters. Aero Wave, you had Io and Dan B, or however you buy, or however you say his name, and of course Shang-Chi was there, but Swordmaster, who I believe is getting his own book this month as well, was sort of expanded upon there. So we have all of these characters that are coming in that are new, that are fresh. Luna Snow as well. So White was White Fox, I believe is her name. I can't remember, but yeah, man, it's crazy the amount of original characters that are popping up that popped up in the New Agents of Atlas, and some of them are starting to get in their own books. I know Arrows this month, as well as Swordmaster. Both of them are on my pull list, so I'll be covering them a little more. So Arrow, recommend. I love the artwork, man. I love the sort of change, the uniqueness of it, and big shout out to them for having an original character and starting to expand upon this original character. We have a couple of original characters that we're going to start expanding upon. So big shout out to them. Arrow issue 1. I recommend that go check it out.